I'm really impressed by interactive brokers, and I'm going to tell you why. So, obviously, if you saw my video about almost getting a margin call with interactive brokers, well, the risk with the margin call is that the broker takes action and starts liquidating your positions, which means starting to close or sell positions that you already own in order to make sure that you've got enough margin in your account. So if I go to my trade here, trade history, orders and trades, so at the bottom here, you can see what happened. So I had a put spread on Netflix at 470, 465. Now it's hard to see, or maybe I could show it if I could show the original trade, Netflix 460. No, yeah, I guess I can't show you the original trade. But I had a put spread at 460, 470, sorry, I had a put spread. I sold the 470 put and I bought the 465 put, but I had this trade on to mitigate a call spread that I had a for now the call spread, you can see this is my closing trade on the call spread. I had a 470, 475 call spread on Netflix. It got breached, so to mitigate this call spread, I sold a put spread of 470, 465. Now the call spread ended up being a winner. I closed it for a profit, I believe 70 cents. But now the put spread that I had sold for mitigation was is completely breached because Netflix dropped to 450 and even lower, and it's expiring December 8th. So what happened is it looks like I got assigned on the short put that I had. So the 470 put was a short put. I got assigned, meaning I ended up buying 100 shares of Netflix at 470, which means I had to pay $47,000 US to buy 100 shares of Netflix. And of course, my account does not have that. My account has $43 Canadian, and right now it has negative $364 Canadian. So I don't even have that amount to cover. So now, what's impressive now, obviously, with Questrade, if that had happened, it would be a $25 commission. Now, with interactive brokers, there's no fee, as you can see here. There's no fee. But then, what's impressive is automatically, actually, this line shows that there is a fee. There is a fee of $9. If I can read this correctly, it shows a fee of $9. So that's pretty high for interactive brokers, but at least it's much lower than $25 from Questrade. So looks here, there's a fee of $9. And then what's amazing though is that they automatically sold my put of 465. So this is the long put in my put spread. This one's used for protection against the 470 short put, and they automatically sold it for me. So that's pretty smart because they could have liquidated something else, but they actually liquidated the correct position. If I were to log into my account and had seen that I own 100 shares of Netflix at $470, the action I would have taken was I would have sold my 465 put. Now you can see it was trading for $15.23 then. So $1,523 dollars came into the account, and then I would have sold my 100 shares of Netflix. I don't want to own 100 shares of Netflix at 470, so I would have done both together. Well, with Questrade, I would have done both together. With interactive brokers, I could do it separately because there's no extra fee for per trade. But they did that. Interactive brokers did this automatically. And that's what I'm impressed by is they did it automatically and they did the right trade and even before expiry. So they sold my long put of 465 and they sold the 100 shares of Netflix. Now, did they sell it at the best price? I don't know. But if we calculate my the net effect of this transaction here, let me just put this on this side and then put the calculator on this side, or maybe not, that doesn't look too good. All right, so I've got here, we start off with zero, and I had to buy 100 shares of Netflix at 470. So 400, so $47,000 came out of my account. So zero minus 47,000, and then they ended up selling a put, the 465 put, for $1,523. So that came into my account. So plus 1523. And then they sold 100 shares of Netflix at 449.78, giving me 449.78. So that comes into my account. So plus 449.78. So net impact is minus $499, which makes sense because that's how much I would have paid close the put spread, because the put spread was 5 point wide. It was a max loser. So the max I can pay to close this trade would have been $5, and that's exactly the net impact, or $500. So that's exactly the net impact of all these transactions. Now, $9 is kind of high for interactive brokers. I would need to double check if there's a way to look at the cash balance and see all the movements. But it looks like $9. It says here $9 fees, and there's a way to see the balance of the U.S. cash in the morning versus end of day, and then I could see if indeed there was a $9 fee. But yeah, it looks like there was a $9 fee. So I'm not impressed by the $9 fee, but I am impressed by the choices of trades that came after being automatically assigned 100 shares of Netflix at a 470 strike. So if you want to check out interactive brokers, use my referral link in the description below the video. Thanks for watching.